can't get over the fact that I'm in this camera peeling like this, like just sitting here with all this dead skin just hanging. Hey YouTube, so today I'm coming to you all with a different kind of video, not so glamorous. I'm coming to you guys with a video. I'm sure you guys can see by the title what this video is going to be about. So today marks, I got a chemical peel on Thursday, which today is what? Today is July 1st. I probably got my pill, let me just check the calendar. So today's the 1st. June 27th. So today is day 1, 2, 3. Today's day 3 of my pill. You usually start pilling with the chemical pill day 2, day 3. So I started pilling on Saturday, which marked my 2nd day. And then, I got it Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today's Monday. So today's day 4, okay? And I've been pilling for 3 days. Or I've been pilling for 2 days, actually. 2 days, because I started on Saturday, and today, what the fuck? Clearly I don't know how to do math. Wow.
1 eternity later.
So this video is basically like the do's and don'ts, what you should know when you get, what you're getting yourself into as far as when you get a chemical pill. So right now I'm on, this is my 2nd chemical pill. I had one maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's good to keep them in like 4 to 6 weeks increments, because you don't want them back to back, because that can really irritate your skin. Because basically what a chemical pill is like an extreme form of exfoliation. So it's really getting rid of like the dead skin on the top layer of your skin, and then underneath all of that is, you know, fresh new skin. So that's why I like it. It's really good for people who have acne prone skin, people who have discoloration or hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, blemishes due to acne, anything like that. Chemical pills are really good for that. It's also a really good anti-aging defense mechanism. It helps with wrinkles and fine lines. So it's a really good investment. You know, you should really look into doing them. The process really sucks, I will say that. So what I didn't expect the first time I got a chemical pill, y'all, that shit put me through the ringer. Like, I've never experienced something like that. Like, you have to have a lot of patience with this. If you have any events coming up, do not do your chemical pill. Wait at least a week after that event, 2 days after the event. Do not do it a week before the event, maybe 2-3 weeks before the event. But with a chemical pill, you are guaranteed to pill at least 7 to 10 days. So really keep that in mind. And that 7 days really starts 2 to 3 days after you actually get the pill on your face. So now let's go into what it feels like when you first get it. So when you first get a chemical pill, like they put it on, it's a liquid. What it feels like, it's really tingly, like it starts to burn. It's like a burning sensation. And when I got it, it really felt like my skin was burning, like burning. On a scale of 1 to 10, they ask you as you go along. I got it at my job because I work at a dermatologist's office. She put 3 layers on my face. And then by the 3rd layer, I would say I was burning maybe like a 7 or 8. Like, it was really burning. And so after that, it kind of calmed down. Like after it dried, maybe like 20 minutes after that, I didn't feel anything. After you get it on your face, it's just really glossy. It doesn't really look like anything's on your face, to be honest. The 2nd day, it doesn't look like anything's on your face. It looks glossy. Now what you're supposed to do is wash it off the next morning. So when you wake up, you're supposed to sleep with the pill, and then you wash it off the next day. Now this is just the pill that I got. The first pill I got was from Skin Medica, and the one that I have on now is from Vivant. But yeah, anyways, so you're supposed to leave it on and wash it off in the morning. The first time I got my pill, which is the one that I got from SkinMedica, I actually washed it off that same night, so I had it on my face. You can, I think the minimum amount of time you can leave it on is about 6 hours. So they want it on your face for a good 6 hours before you wash, but they do recommend that you wash it off the next day. However, because my skin started to burn like later on in the night, I was like, oh hell no, like I don't know. And especially because I didn't really know what to expect, I was like, I don't know if this is normal, I don't know, but I wasn't feeling it. And it was burning right in my chin and my upper lip area, and this whole area right here is the most sensitive area on your face because the skin there is thinner. So you start peeling there first, and when you get it on, it's gonna tingle and burn a little bit more there than any other area. So anyways, it was burning, and so I was like, I just can't do this. So I washed it off. I had it on my face for maybe like 7 hours. So I washed it off, and then the next day I didn't peel. I started to peel the following day. I believe this was on a Saturday. I always get my pills on a Thursday, oddly enough. But anyway, so I started peeling on a Saturday. When I started to peel, it was my chin area. It was my chin area and my upper lip area. And I think that's because you talk a lot, so you're moving this area of your mouth, you know. So it starts to peel there first. Once it starts to peel there, maybe like the next day, it just started to move up. So around my nose. The following day, it was like all my cheeks. And then the following day, it was like my forehead. And so I was peeling, like I was peeling massively. And you're not supposed to peel the skin off. That's bad, because just think of it, the skin underneath is like new. And what if that skin isn't, what if that skin isn't ready to, you know, reveal itself? It's like you're picking a scab and it's, you know, raw meat under, or raw skin under, you know. So you don't want to peel it off. You want to let it slough off gradually, so that way you can avoid giving yourself unnecessary blemishes in the process of trying to get rid of blemishes, you know. Like, you don't want to add salt to injury, so just be aware of that. I was recommended by my job to use the Cetaphil, the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser, because it is gentle. It doesn't have any acids in it. It's very soothing. It's very calming. And it's basic. It's a basic cleanser, so it's good for chemical pills when you get a chemical pill, because you want to use gentle moisturizers, gentle face washes. You don't want to use, if you have a like a spin brush, a Clarisonic, you don't want to use that. Like, you cut that out for the whole 7 to 10 days. Yeah, you just, like I said, it's just about being really gentle. So you want to make sure that you use a gentle cleanser. So I would recommend you to use the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. I ran out of it this time around, so what I used this time around, hopefully you can see this, but it's the Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser. So I use this, I'm using this now during the pill that I'm going through now. I'm using this, but if I had the option, I would probably prefer to use the Cetaphil, just because it's what is recommended. So I would use what is recommended by your dermatologist, and that's what was recommended to me. So that's what I'm going to recommend to you. So use that. It's really gentle. I washed in the morning and I washed in the night, and you need to make sure that you use a SPF of 30 or higher. And it doesn't even matter if it's like gloomy outside, like you can still get sun damage, and you really want to protect that new skin. So let me show you guys. I used again, I got this from my job, so they gave me these little packets of Elta MD. This is like the best, most recommended sunscreen, and it has SPF of 46. So this is the best, most highly recommended sunscreen, and you can get these on Amazon. They're like $30 or $40, but you can get the actual bottle. And yeah, so before I put my moisturizer on each morning, I would apply this and then put my moisturizer over it. And the moisturizer that I used was the Cetaphil moisturizer. The what is it? I don't think Cetaphil has multiple moisturizers. I think they only have one standard moisturizer, and so that's the one I used. So that one is a very gentle moisturizer, and it's very, very, very moisturizing. So I will say that I've definitely enjoyed using that moisturizer, and I even still use it now, or when I'm not peeling at all, I still use that moisturizer sometimes. So that's a good moisturizer. I don't have it on me. I ran out of that, of course. But what I would say, my job recommended me, because I was really going through a lot, you guys. When I got my first pill, like, I came to my job on my day off, like, I don't know what's going on, my face is burning, like, help me, I don't know. So they recommended me to get this Hymed Original Reconstructive Cream. Can you all see that? Okay, whatever. What the fuck? Okay, there you go. This stuff is really good. It's thin, but it's really, really, really moisturizing. And so this is what I've been using now during this pill. I'm using this. So you can either get this, or you can get the Cetaphil one. And the main reason why I got that is because I thought that when I got my first pill that I got burned, because for some odd reason, like, the second day of me peeling, my upper lip and my chin was burning. Like, it was really, really burning, guys. And it was just so random, because at that point I had the pill on for, well, I was going through the pill, like the peeling phase for at least a day. So I thought it was really weird that on the second day of peeling that area was just burning so bad. And honestly, I think it's because I used olive oil and coconut oil as a moisturizer. And I thought, okay, like, that's natural, it shouldn't do anything to me, you know, but it burned the fuck out of me. And so I would not recommend you to use anything other than those moisturizers that I just told you, even if it is natural, because you really don't know. Like, you want to follow the rules exactly as they're given to you, the instructions, because once you deviate, then that's when shit hits the fan. And Ulta MD SPF, I will say that it gives like a weird cast once you put it on your face. So really make sure you moisturize it, and really make sure you gently, like, moisturize it in, rub it in, because you don't, it like leaves like a weird cast. I don't know. So yeah, just keep that in mind. What else? The process sucks, like, it really does. Oh, side note, this Laneige, I think, this lip gloss is bomb. So moisturizing. Here comes another fire truck, or ambulance, or police car. Anyway, so yeah, that's just all the products that I would recommend. So I am back. Unfortunately my camera died, so this second half of the video I decided to basically show you guys what I was talking about in the first half. I feel like visuals are just a little bit better. They allow you to put two and two together more easily. So yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys. I actually just ran to CVS so that way I can get more of the Cetaphil cleanser that I was talking about, and also the Cetaphil moisturizer I was talking about. So I do get them in the travel sizes. I hope that was focused. So yeah, I do get them in the travel size because I don't use Cetaphil in my, you know, normal day-to-day face routine, only when my face is, or my skin is hella sensitive at the time, or if I'm getting a chemical pill, which is not that often. So yeah, I got this and I got this, and I'm just going to show y'all step by step. Let me take my glasses off. And yeah, I can't see shit. That's so sad. I'm so blind. Okay, so first we're gonna wash our hands. Yeah, you always want to make sure that before you wash your face or before you apply any moisturizer, when you have a chemical peel, that your hands are clean. Okay, like that's so important. Also, I'm gonna just give y'all a little tip. Keep moisturizer on you. Like, keep it in your bag, keep it in your pocket. Like, the travel sizes are perfect for that. So really keep moisturizer with you 24/7 when you are like going through a chemical peel, because like I said before, and like you saw in the earlier clip, when I didn't have any moisturizer on, your skin gets like hella dry. So anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, my point was keep moisturizer on you. Now back to this. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in my hand, just a little bit. This is really like liquidy. I hope I can see this. Just a little bit. That's more than a little bit, but whatever. So about that much. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of water in it, in my palm, just to lather it up. I know a lot of people want to know, oh hold on, before I go into that, so you want to make sure that you are using like gentle strokes and you're doing it in like a circular motion. This also helps with the peeling process because it allows the skin to like start to flake off a little bit more. So yeah, so just go in circular motion very, 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 very gently. One thing I hate about Cetaphil face wash, it's so damn thin. I don't know, it just feels so weird. Like it's not actually cleaning your skin. Even though it is, it just feels like it's not. So anyways, oh shit, my baby hairs are gonna get bugged up. Hold on. I don't want my baby hairs to mess up. Okay, so yeah, you want to make sure you do it gently all over. Is it gonna pick up me bending over and actually washing my face? I just want y'all to know, like, all I'm doing is just putting water on my face, and I'm just dabbing, and I'm using lukewarm water, and I'm just gonna like splash it on my face a little bit, and just also continue to do the gentle circular motions, gentle circular motions, gentle circular motions until I feel that the face wash is off. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So okay, so yeah, I just like splash some water on my face, and then I just rinsed it off, going in circular motion. So as you can see on my forehead area, like my skin, you can still see that it's like peeling. Where else can you see it? Like on my cheek over here, you can see that it's still peeling. So moving on to drying. This is so important. So like how I was saying earlier, you're not gonna just like go all hardcore and dry your face off as you probably normally would. You're gonna be really, really, really gentle, and you're just gonna pat dry. Pat drying is important anyways. Like, you should pat dry regularly. So just be extra cognizant of being gentle. And yeah, just dry it off. Okay, so now that I have pat dried my face, you can really see where my skin is peeling now, that all the moisturizer and sunscreen is off. You can really start to see where on my forehead, some parts of my cheeks, and definitely still my chin, how it's still peeling. So sorry, gotta moisturize these bad boys. Okay, so to moisturizer, we're gonna move on to moisturizer. Moisturizer is so important. I keep saying all these steps are important, but I'm telling you, it all adds up and it's all equally important, really. So moisturizing moisturizing also helps the skin like peel off a little bit easier. So either you're gonna use a Cetaphil or you're gonna use the Hymed reconstructive cream. I really like the Cetaphil moisturizer. It's really moisturizing. I really do like this moisturizer. So I think I'm going to use this one. So you don't have to be light-handed with the moisturizer because you need all the moisturizer you can get. So I got that much. So when you apply the moisturizer, everything is really done in like a circular motion, except for, you know, pat drying your face. But for the most part, everything else is done in a circular motion. If I were going outside, which I'm not, I would put sunscreen on before I apply my moisturizer. So that pretty much wraps that up. I know people ask or probably want to know, you know, like if you can wear makeup during this process. And honestly, I don't wear makeup when I'm getting a chemical peel or when I'm going through a chemical peel, because primarily I don't use makeup during a chemical peel because, I don't know, your skin is, you know, essentially like falling off, peeling off. And I just feel like if you add makeup on top of that, it's just not gonna look that appealing. So I just, you know, rock it out and I don't wear any makeup during the 7 to 10 days. So yeah, what else? I just want to make sure that I give you guys as much information as possible. What else? Make sure you set realistic expectations during this process, or really before this process, because I don't want anyone to get a chemical peel and think, oh, the first chemical peel is going to solve all your problems, all your blemishes are going to go away, everything is going to be good after the first pill. That's not the case. This is a process, like I said, it takes multiple chemical pills. You know, if you get your first chemical pill and then, you know, you see your results and you have reached your goal, then, you know, that's good. But for some people it takes multiple times, you know. So just keep that in the back of your mind, that it's not just like a wham bam one thing and you're done. You know, you gotta invest in it. It might take at least 4. You just really never know. So that's something you will consult with your dermatologist or your esthetician about. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I covered all the bases. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment and I will answer them as quick as possible. Make sure you guys comment, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all turn y'all post notifications on, make sure y'all do all of this shit, make sure y'all do it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.